All right, good morning, everybody. Wanted to get this walking video in before Christmas season has finished. I do have plenty of time though, and my stabilizer did make it in, so you do have plenty of time before Christmas is finished. And the reason why it's so important is I just wanted to show the town of Roanoke with all the Christmas decorations. I think it's very charming here. So welcome everybody. We're in Roanoke, Texas this morning, aka the dining capital of Texas, which I can believe that because pretty much every place here is a little restaurant, and that's pretty much what everything is here. So we're going to be passing an Italian place in a minute. I've eaten there before. Yeah, it's very pretty. Yeah, I just want to show you guys around the town because I just think it's very, very charming. And actually, let me just show you back here again. So you got the car wash over here. People do come by and wash their car, you know, self car wash. Although I don't recommend washing it that way. I am a car guy. And there is a certain way that you specifically should take care of your car. And that's the brushes that place uses. It's actually going to cause more damage to your car than protection, but that's a whole nother thing. So this is Enzo. Not to knock them, but I did eat here once, and the chicken marsala was really, really bad. It was like the worst marsala that I've ever had in my entire life, which was strange because everything else was so solid. I think it was a Greek salad or some type of, yeah, it might have been Greek salad that was actually really, really good. And I think I had some dessert there as well, which was really good. So I don't know if that was a one-time thing or if, you know, don't really know what the story was. I haven't been back since. I'll probably make it back there eventually at some point. But I was surprised, that's for sure. That was, but you know, the staff there is very nice. But yeah, the chicken marsala did not deliver, that's for sure. So here is a little dessert shop. It's closed right now, so can't show you inside, but it's pretty cool. It's called Hey Sugar. That's very, very fitting. And they pretty much have whatever you possibly could look for. Now we're passing one of my absolute favorites. This is Heart Eight Barbecue, which is, in my opinion, the best barbecue in all of Texas. So it's not quite 10 a.m. yet. But they'll be opening shortly. And I just really love all the Christmas decorations that are out right now. It does, you know, I think it gets you in the Christmas spirit. So again, that's Heart Eight Barbecue. Again, my opinion, the best barbecue in Texas. They're not quite open yet, but they will be soon. Their mac and cheese is so good. Their sausage is really good. Their ribeye is really nice too, so I definitely recommend that. Yeah, it's a very solid place, and the staff really goes above and beyond taking care of you. So here's First State Bank. That's probably going to end the tour with First State Bank because I don't really know much about them. And I don't bank there either, so I don't really have much to say on that. Now we have some really nice ornaments. I think that really adds. And yeah, in Roanoke here, we just have a lot of these roundabouts. It's just a very quiet town. You know, usually most of the day the volume is pretty much like this. There's not really too much activity. However, on the weekend, usually it's pretty packed. Pretty much everybody is coming here to eat. So as I said before, this is the dining capital. I've not been in here yet, but I know that this has some good reviews. It's on my list, that's for sure. Now we're gonna pass, just a moment, this really nice deli where they make excellent sandwiches. Heimbakers. They make really good sandwiches. Their Philly cheesesteak is really impressive. We've got this old Ford here. This is a restaurant as well. I forgot the name of this place, but it's back there. Just show you a little more of the decorations again here. Heimbakers again. Lotus Cuisine, I think they're in the process of making that. I don't think it's officially open yet. I've been to this place before. They say #1 best margarita. I would have to disagree on that one. But their food in general is very good. I would not agree with the margarita statement. I'm sure you can see that. Yeah, I would disagree. They also just put brand new townhomes in there, which look really nice. I think all pretty much going in the $1 million category. Oh yeah, there's this sushi place I have yet to try. I definitely plan on that soon. So now we're getting towards the Capitol. So you'll see this government building. I assume it's a type of government building. I don't know the correct terminology. we have a really nice apartment building. It's a lot bigger than that. All right, let's try to get me out of the street here. And again, I just think everything is just really charming with the Christmas decorations. Because this is a small town, and not really too much happens here. Just gonna do. Oh, this is a. I don't want to say a nightclub, but more of like a higher end drink spot, and that was funny. That guy waved. More like a higher end drink spot, and which I definitely want to try. It looks pretty good. So now we have some other shops coming up to our left. A few of them are brand new. They just opened. Yeah, again, we got the Christmas ornaments. I think very cute. Oh, and then we have this really nice big tree. Oh, and Santa's here too. He came here early. He's probably just taking a little coffee break. So no, not to worry. He's not slacking off or anything. He's just taking a little rest. Yeah, generally everything's pretty quiet here. 4th of July and stuff. They actually had a big concert here, and there was something else that had a big concert here. Show you the wreaths here. Yeah, just really adds. I just think it's very charming, as I've said before. I stand by it. Then I believe they're building a bank over here, so that's actually coming along rather quickly. Yeah, this really was just scraps not too long ago. They're really moving along with this. Now it's a little extra cold because I'm in the shade. This will probably be a better view of the tree, I think. Yeah, I think so, because the sun is not blocking the... And yeah, the apartment buildings are here, which actually I'll probably tour this at some point, because I'm not going to be renewing the lease where I currently am now. Just some tip I could offer if anybody's planning on moving to Texas. Don't move to North Lake. The town of North Lake, they bill water a certain way. They bill it differently between all the other towns. So with my water, I have so many fixed fees that I have no control over, and I just pay way more in water than I really should be paying. And most of my bill are fees that I have, no control over. Oh, you know what? We almost skipped. Well, not necessarily, but I did want to point out these over here. So if you look at these apartments, it would be kind of cool. There's a little wine bar over here. I haven't been. It's on my list. And then this just opened not too long ago. Just a little coffee shop. Seems to be doing well. Most people are, here during the morning, especially now that it's colder. yeah, it's just a really, I know I've said charming quite a few times, but you know, I do mean it. It is charming in my opinion. We'll have another view of the tree over here. Oh man, my hand is getting cold now. But that's okay. We'll be wrapping up in just a few moments here. Apologize if there's any muffling now. It is a bit windy. I'm on an iPhone. I don't have any special wind equipment yet. Just got the stabilizer yesterday. It's funny, I do have a Sony a600 and I do have a stabilizer for that. But, you know, I planned on doing a walking video, and I knew that carrying my much heavier gimbal for the Sony a600, I would get tired pretty quickly carrying the gimbal. So I said, you know what, let me just buy a gimbal for iPhone. I think it'll be simpler that way. Even though, you know, the Sony a600, I have an iPhone 14, the Sony a600 is still better than the iPhone 14. So now we just got some open field area a little bit here. Town Hall again. So there's a cat named Rusty that lives there. I think he's probably busy today, because sometimes the owner has the window, you know, the shades open and everything, saying, "Hi, I'm Rusty." So I guess Rusty might be away for the holiday. In Texas, there are a lot of apartment buildings, that's for sure. You may not, well, yeah, I think you can. All those buildings, that's another apartment building. So it's basically dealer's choice when it comes to apartment buildings. So I'm originally from New York, and it's a much better situation over here than it is in New York. I mean, the monthly rent that I'm paying and the amount of space that I have and the amenities that I have, it's just not even close. You know, in New York, there's such a shortage for housing. It's you know, here in Texas, they're just continuing to develop new and newer properties. So you certainly, if you were moving here to Texas, you certainly would have a lot to consider. There's like an apartment complex pretty much wherever you turn. Be wrapping up here shortly. Yeah, I really like this one. I'll probably tour it eventually, but realistically I probably won't consider this one, just because the location of where we are. If I need to be in Dallas or the airport, I mean, we're not so far from DFW, but with traffic, it could be far. Really, without any traffic, we're just 20 minutes away. I'm not even sure off the top of my head what the mileage is, but it's definitely not that far at all. Less than 30 minutes for sure. But yeah, with traffic, it could take some time. That's for for sure. And the apartment that I'm considering is definitely going to be based on location, which I think I'm probably going to be getting out of the Roanoke area, just to be a little more centralized. So I like going to the Dallas Botanical Garden. And from here, that's a bit of a hike. So they do have a swimming pool here, which, you know, you can pay during the summer to use. Honestly, I think most people don't need it, because the vast majority of people that live in apartments, they have a pool. But I guess there are, you know, some people that have homes that don't have a pool that might want to swim. So after this, I'm actually probably going to get a sandwich from that deli that we walked by earlier. And I think we'll just start to walk back, and we'll be wrapping it up here, folks. So I hope you all enjoyed this tour. Basically just showing around Roanoke for people who are living in Texas or not living in Texas. It's just a charming town that deserves some recognition. And actually, this town is a big reason why I wanted to move from New York. Actually, this town really got to me. I just loved how simple and quiet it was here. You know, obviously coming from New York, you know, it's not the same, you know, in terms of entertainment, you know, many different things. But, you know, sometimes a change is good. And this is definitely a change from New York, that's for sure. Again, we have another roundabout here. Yeah, Roanoke is just filled with roundabouts. Yeah, these apartments probably have some nice sun during the winter. But I think during the summer, you know, Texas does get very hot here. You know, we get up to 108, and that's kind of, you know, basically like 100 degrees during the whole summer is pretty common. So I don't think I'd want all that light during the summer. I'm sure the shades are closed during the summer. Well, I think I pretty much showed everything I could show. I think once we circle back to the I believe that's Town Hall, City Hall, I will pretty much just wrap it up there. All right, there will be more tours to follow, but this will conclude our tour for now. Take care, everybody.